that we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.
What's up, Titans Nation? Welcome in to the 615. I am your host, Lee Hillis. And Titans fans, it's not pretty. It is a dumpster fire. But let's bring in one of the co-hosts, Jay Murph. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Calm down, calm down, calm down. Everything's fine.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
It's fine. How you doing, Lee?
Staying busy.
Yeah. Go ahead and plug your other podcast real quick. Tell us how it's going.
So the other one, the Aggie Audible, we're getting ready to go into Operation Blackout this weekend.
We're in Operation Blackout as well. We're having funerals at Titan Stadium. But go ahead.
As we get ready to play the Mississippi State Bulldogs Saturday night. And so that show will be coming up at 10:15 Eastern, 9:15 Central. So if y'all get the chance, go check it out. Come hang out with us. But it's recap season. And it's also preview season. As the Titans get blanked for the first time in I don't know how long.
Dude, I can't remember the last time we scored 0.
26-0 in division play.
In division play, I can't believe Amy allowed Callahan on the plane.
And I'm speaking of Callie, I'm surprised that Callahan is still around.
No, I'm really not, honestly.
Because getting embarrassed in division play, that's a fireable offense.
Why do you think he's still around? What do you think is keeping Amy from pulling the trigger?
Well, the one thing I can think of is she doesn't know who should plug in as interim.
I mean, it's Fassel. It's got to be Fassel. It's got to be Bones.
So Tyler and I had this discussion the other day.
Okay.
I think if you put Bones in there as your interim, your special teams is going to fall off.
Yeah, but the ball knowledge there, that's just, I don't know. Who are you going to promote, Bill?
No. Who I would go with it's like a senior offensive assistant and Mike McCoy.
Okay. I'm not familiar with his game.
Who was the offense coordinator Peyton's first year in Denver.
Oh.
Who then went on from I think like 2013 to 2016 and was the head coach of the Chargers.
Oh, I do know who you're talking about. Okay. Man.
He then
I didn't
came
have any
back.
idea he was on the staff.
Yeah, he's like a senior offensive assistant.
That's crazy. How many head coaches we have? I mean, that's at least 2 former head coaches that are on the staff now.
Yeah, you have Bill Callahan. You've got Mike McCoy.
Yeah.
So I think that's it.
I think Fassel was an interim head coach at one point too, was he not?
I think so, probably.
So there's a lot of how is this team doing so bad, man? Why does it look so?
And then you have a former interim OC and Bo Hardigree.
Yeah, and he had a really good year. He was with the Raiders, right? That was the year.
Yeah. The year that McDaniels got fired.
Yeah, they did well. They did. Yeah, they
made the playoffs too.
They were ripping for like 23 points a game at that. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It can't. So here's the hard conversation, and this is why I think it's fine. How do you feel about Cam Ward at 4 games into his NFL career?
Well, the one thing I would say is that's why I would say don't panic is because, he's only played 4 games in his NFL career.
Yeah.
But from the transition from college to NFL, it's so tedious because you weren't facing these truly athletic veteran pass rushers like you do in the NFL. You weren't facing guys like Nick Benito. You weren't facing guys like Josh Sweat that he's facing this coming weekend. You weren't facing guys like Will Anderson.
You know, a thought that I have a lot. How would he look? How would this team look right now if Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback and Cam Ward was sitting behind him?
And that's the discussion that we had a lot after we drafted Cam.
For sure.
Do you allow Cam to sit a year and bring in a veteran to basically show him the ropes?
Well, they have the benefit of hindsight now. What would you do? I think I would have let Rodgers. I think Cam should have sat. I think Cam sitting.
And that's what I'm thinking is you should have brought in a guy like a Russell Wilson
For sure.
or Aaron Rodgers.
You know how much. Oh my God, I forgot about Russell Wilson being on the open market. Watching that moon ball and the touch that Russell Wilson puts on passes.
I think
we could have been 1-3, man.
Yeah, I think had we brought in that veteran, like that veteran quarterback and allowed Cam to sit, we're having a completely different conversation. I think we're at least 3-1 instead of 0-4.
So do you think that the coaching at this point is the problem, or do we think the inexperience at quarterback is the problem, or do we think it's both?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Because Cam, he's learning on the fly basically here in the NFL, but you also have an inexperienced head coach in Brian Callahan.
Are we still leading the league in drop passes? I think we were leading the league in drop passes, at least last week.
And you have an inexperienced head coach in Brian Callahan, who
he just seems,
who the way I would look at it would be a quote unquote nepo hire.
I think they actually like Callahan coming out. I really do.
I think, but we've seen this pattern over and over and over and over. You fire John Robinson, hire Rand Carthon. The next offseason, you fire Mike Vrabel.
What was the bigger mistake? Was it? Well, I'm talking specifically GM here. Was it firing John Robinson or was it hiring Rand Carthon? Because 2021, 22 is completely off our roster. And then 2023, I think there's 2 players left from it. The draft.
You could look at this a couple different ways.
Like we're getting blanked 26-0 by a division rival. I mean, I just don't.
I think John Robinson's the problem, or was the problem.
Did you see his pick? Did you see the photo?
Yeah.
The balls on that guy. It's crazy. Yes, it's still your fault, John.
Because had he not traded away A.J. Brown
and not drafted anyone in the early 2000s, or 2020,
John Robinson, drafting Isaiah Wilson.
Oh my God.
Caleb Farley.
Oh my God.
The 2 biggest first-round busts.
But he drafted Jeff Simmons.
That is the only smart draft pick he made outside of A.J. Brown.
I've been trying to convince myself for 4 weeks now that you have to have the people that you want, because why else is our roster so full of what is perceived to be talent, yet we're trash, or ass, as our quarterback would say.
And I just saw something that said, "Don't be surprised if Calvin Ridley gets traded this week."
Please, God, please, can we just for anything?
But I think before the trade deadline. I think before the trade deadline, 2 things will happen. Callie will be gone, and the Titans will have a fire sale.
I think Amy's so worried about culture at this point. She thinks she hired the guy before he's good. I think she's going to ride it out. I don't think Callahan gets fired this year. I think Ridley definitely gets traded, though.
But I think don't be surprised if the Titans go into a fire sale. Jeff Simmons.
Why would you void out? You need culture guys to rebuild a culture. You don't want to get rid of Jeff Simmons. That's a mistake.
I could definitely see Snead being gone.
Oh yeah, for sure. Do you think you get more for him than you did for Brownlee?
I think
sixth round pick.
I think you send him for like a 7th.
That's awful. That's awful. That means we have no value on our roster at all.
And I think you could probably get at least a 4th for Ridley. A 4th or 5th for Ridley.
For what? For 3 drops a game? Like the guy's dropped everything that's been thrown his way. He's dropped some passes twice. I don't know how you do it, but he did.
But I think if we were to go this approach, trade Jeff and to a true contender, you're probably getting a late first. You're probably getting a late first.
A late first for Jeff? No, you're not. No.
First or second? No
way. I hope so. Yes. Sorry, he's worth a second. Cleveland, you want to trade a second for Jeff Simmons?
That's hard to think about.
Yeah, Myles Garrett, Jeff Simmons next to each other. It'd be awful.
I would feel bad for the AFC North.
Would you feel more bad for Titans fans to watch that happen, or would you feel more bad for the Ravens who have to win a Super Bowl through Cleveland?
I would feel bad for Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati.
Oh man, I feel bad for Joe Burrow. The man might as well retire if that happens.
I would feel bad for Derrick Henry having to try to run against Jeff and Myles Garrett.
He would fumble eventually, so it's fine.
Oh, he's had to make fumbles this year.
Oh yeah, been bit by the fumble bug. They basically benched him. Harbaugh. I mean, they took him out of the fourth quarter of that. I can't remember who they were playing, and then he essentially was invisible the next game.
Kansas City.
Yeah, he took him out in the fourth quarter. Justice Hill's been getting a lot of playing time.
But recap of Titans Texans. Cam Ward went 10 of 26, 108 with the 1 interception and was sacked twice.
Young rookie numbers.
Tony Pollard, 14 of 64. Cam Ward, 2 for 22. Julius Chestnut, 1 for 0. And DK.
Do you think they'll ever get him started?
Who, DK?
Yeah, they do these end around sweeps and they do these like screen passes, and it's just not it.
You need to take those plays out of your playbook and shred them.
Trash them. And you know what's so sad about this? The biggest person that I think is missing off this list is Tajay Spears. Because we have Tajay Spears. Tony Pollard, so hard. So
we did get some news this week that they have designated him for his 21-day return. Yeah. And he could be back as soon as Sunday.
That's going to be such a big thing because I think Tony Pollard runs so hard, dude, that if he just did 10 carries, he'd probably still have 64 yards.
And I made the statement in the group chat with me, you, and Tyler. I would not put all this blame fully on the play calling. It would be that right side. How can you protect a rookie quarterback when your whole right side of your offensive line is not there?
Well, I mean, they're not there even when they are. So, I mean, you're getting false start penalties. And
Kevin Zeitler, your veteran right guard, and J.C. Latham, who appears to be always injured.
Yeah. Yeah, we just got a guy off waivers. Do you know anything about him?
I do not. So I just looked at today's injury report. Mm-hmm. It's looking like J.C. Latham is going to be out for the 3rd consecutive week.
Just put him on IR, man. Why did they not just put him on IR if he was going to miss?
And that's what I'm thinking. When you realize that he may be down for at least 3 weeks, I would say put him on IR, let him heal up. Because
him?
Huh?
What's his injury? Do you think they're shopping him?
His hip. I would have put him once I found out that it's a hip injury. He's instantly going on IR.
Honestly, I mean, and it's kind of. I hate to call a player soft because there's no way I'd play through it, but like Kush literally ripped his Achilles tendon, like, and he's back 6-7 months later, and you've missed 3 games now because your hip's sore. I don't know.
But I'm wondering, what is the depth of the injury?
Yeah, and I hate that we don't know because it comes off as like when they initially talked about this, it was like hip soreness or something, and now it's like turned into this 3-4 week injury. I don't know.
Let me go see if I can pull up.
I can look at it if you want. You can talk about your stats on the next page, and I'll find it.
But the receivers, Alec Ayomanor, 2 for 44. Now that is a guy that I can get behind as a number 1 wide receiver.
I want his jersey, but I feel like we'll trade him if I get it, you
know. Calvin Ridley, 2 for 30. Tony Pollard, 3 for 12. Gunnar Helm, 1 for 12.
He's going to be a dude when he.
Van Jefferson, 1 for 6. Chigakonkwo, 1 for 4.
Okay, I found it.
What? So who? I would say go through and look at who did not practice the last.
I wasn't looking at the injury report. I was actually looking at Latham's injury itself. The J.C. Latham, the Tennessee Titans right tackle, is currently sidelined due to a hip injury and will miss his 3rd consecutive game against the Houston Texans. The nature of the injury is Latham suffered a hip strain during the Titans' Week 1 loss to Denver. He initially aggravated the injury during training camp and has been managing it since then. So this is a long-term injury.
So if you're wondering what we were talking about earlier with J-Rob, here's what it says. Happy 46th birthday to my best friend of 26 years. And I guess it's my fault. If you know, you know.
I guess it's still my fault. That's terrible. Yes, it's your fault.
But
that just shows he listens to the fan base still. And I just want you to know that, yes, it is very much your fault.
J-Rob, it is your fault.
It is your fault.
You bum.
You know, the terrible thing is I don't think that I think he should get another opportunity somewhere.
Somewhere. If it's not here, somewhere.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to be here. He's not going back.
As long as Amy's in control, no.
No. He shouldn't come back anyway, but somewhere else he should get an opportunity.
You know who I think they should make the GM in New England?
Who?
John Robinson.
Why? Man, Vrabel would he would burn the stadium to the ground.
He would.
That announcement, he would be such a diva for the rest of the season. So much sass.
But the Titans play in the desert this weekend.
The good news is they don't have any running backs on their roster, so we don't have to worry about the run game.
But you do have to worry about the pass game.
Oh, yeah, because the only running back they have left standing happens to be a guy that is very good in the pass game.
But Kyler Murray has looked like he's back to the old Kyler Murray.
When's the next Call of Duty come out?
That is a good question.
Can we get it to come out tonight so that we can have a shot this weekend? Do you have Kyler Murray drop back 41 times?
Release date November 14th, 2025.
Well, we're a month early, unfortunately.
It's not this weekend. So, Kyler Murray, 27 of 41, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But he also carried it 5 times for 41. But let's jump back. He was also sacked 6 times.
Jeez.
So it seems like they might have gotten Auburn's offensive line from when Auburn played OU. Because if you don't know, Jackson Arnold, when they played Oklahoma, was sacked 6 times. Or no, 10 times.
Drop some college football knowledge on us.
Trey Benson, who has officially went to IR.
Man, that was a crazy. It just came out randomly on like Tuesday. I don't even know what his
carries. 8 carries for 35.
Man.
And then whoever this lower running back is.
Amari Demercado. He's been around for a few years. I think he's in that prime year of his running back. He's 26.
2 carries for 8. Greg Dortch. 1 for 4. And then Carter, 1 for 1.
Michael Carter, the former New York Giants running back. He had a decent couple game stretch back then. So I wonder actually if Michael Carter won't be somewhat of a factor this weekend.
And then receiving. The one guy that I am terrified of, son of Colts legend, Marvin Harrison.
He drops more than he catches. It'll be okay.
6 receptions, 10 targets for 66 yards.
Do you think L'Jarius knows who Marvin Harrison is?
Who? Trey McBride, 7 catches on 11 targets for 52. Marvin Harrison did have one of the 2 touchdowns.
Yes, he did. He preyed on it, I think. Big thing this week.
George, 4 for 35. Trey Benson, 5 for 19. Wilson, 3 for 15. And there's that running back who could probably end up being a factor.
Demercado.
2 for 13 and a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared of him. He's the only guy they got left, but
Well, so, Michael Carter also.
Yeah, I mean, Michael. I don't know. I'm scared of anybody right now. That's the best thing that could happen.
But looking back at this Arizona game from against Seattle, they had 18 first downs. They were 6 of 15 on third, 1 for 1 on fourth, but they only rushed the ball for 89 yards. 164 passing, total 253.
Man, he lost 36 yards on those sacks combined because he threw for 200 yards, didn't he?
I think so.
That is crazy.
Total sacks, they only had 3 from a defensive perspective. Threw 2 interceptions, punted 4 times, 7 penalties, no fumbles. But time possession, and I talked about this when A&M played Notre Dame. Time of possession is a big thing. Most people don't think it is, but it is. It is a massive thing. So there's easily, was that 8 minutes roughly?
What, the difference? It's 5.
Still, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the difference between winning a game and losing.
For sure. I mean, they lost by 2 points. They lost time of possession barely. So that tells you everything.
But the question is, do the Titans have a chance?
There's always a chance.
Pretend that's not there. Pretend that's not there.
I don't know. I think I think that if we can just put all our tallest defensive linemen in the game, we might have a chance because then Kyler Murray can't see over the defensive line. And then, maybe
he could pretend it's Call of Duty and just run.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the game we win. I don't think that we have it together enough yet. But I mean, what's our play caller's name? Bo Hardigree? Bo Hardigree?
Yeah, Hardigree.
Yeah, Hardigree. Okay. Well, this will be his second game calling plays for us. He seems pretty open to criticism. He seems pretty open to new ideas. So we might see a much improved offense this week.
So if we have any baseball fans in here, the Cubs just won Game 3 to advance to the NLDS.
Wow.
Over the Padres.
That's crazy.
but the Reds got spanked by the Dodgers.
That kind of makes me happy because I know some Reds fans and.
Well, believe it or not, I had my top three.
Mm-hmm.
I had Reds and the Guardians, the battle for Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
I had Reds and somebody else. Reds Cubs.
Yeah, it looks like you might get that one.
No, because the Reds are out.
Oh, are they? I'm not following. I'm not a baseball guy, like at
The
all.
other World Series pick that I had, which was the third one, was a rematch of 2015 or 2016. Guardians, Cubs.
Yeah, that was the one where they broke the curse, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they've already won their World Series for the next 100 years.
Yeah. I remember watching it because I was just like, I can't not see
History.
Yeah, I remember watching like the final like. I guess it turned out to be the final play of the World Series. I literally turned it on and watched it because I knew they hadn't won.
But I do just have to. I'm just going to bite the bullet and give you a little sneak peek of a clip for tonight.
Go for the Aggies.
And I said it's literally a sneak peek.
Let's see it. Let's do it.
I'm going to get it downloaded, but it's actually the uniform reveal.
You got the uniform reveal. Wait. They get it for the game this week, or do they get new uniforms?
It's the reveal for this weekend.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because this is only the fourth time since like 2012 that they've wore black uniforms, and they're 3-0 in them.
So
the last game,
what's the
Aggies last
record?
game? They're undefeated.
Must not have played Vanderbilt
yet. They won't play Vandy this year.
Oh, cowards.
But here is the preview of what A&M is wearing against Mississippi State.
Notice he said they're not. Love it.
And that was none other than Marcel Reed, MBA grad.
Oh.
And whose dad is the former head coach, one of the former head coaches at Tennessee State.
I can't help but notice you said that you wouldn't be playing Vandy this year. Is that because you won't be making the college football playoffs?
So we talked about this the other night about the SEC. So they're going to 9 conference games a year starting next year.
I heard that.
We won't play Vandy until 2027. And that's at A&M. And then we won't play at Vandy until 2029.
Well, we'll probably be bad again by then, so it won't matter.
But we're sitting right now at 4-0.
Right on.
With a team that just went toe-to-toe with Tennessee last weekend coming in. Which I'm surprised Tennessee did not lose that game.
Yeah, me too. They won that one in overtime, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
but
Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Levy led Mississippi State.
the lesser Mississippi team.
Ole Miss
Lane Kiffin's a funny guy, let me tell you.
Who, and by the way, his daughter's dating Whit Weeks, linebacker from LSU.
Did you see the picture of him standing next to his daughter, and the caption said, "Please stop saying hit that. I don't need my daughter knowing what you guys that you guys would hit the head coach," or whatever his phrasing was.
I have not seen that, but that is hilarious.
Yeah, he was basically implying that every time they said hit that, they were talking about him, not his daughter. They're in Mississippi.
I feel like the Titans have what it takes, skill-wise, to win this game.
Is it talent or coaching? Which one needs to be better?
Coaching, definitely. But like, we have the talent to do it.
And we feel I feel like specifically the offensive side.
Yeah. Like, defensively, we've done okay.
I think our defense has done worse because our offense can't literally do anything.
Yeah. Like, offensively, it's 3-and-out. Punt. Interception.
Don't forget the 2 times you run before you, or in some cases 3 times.
That feels too much like Todd Downing.
Terry Robisky.
Run, pass.
Yeah.
Run, pass.
We've been there. I mean, it's just, we got to change it up. Something's got to be different. Can't be the same.
And let me just say this. If I was in there,
we'd be 4-1, wouldn't we?
Probably. Like, I would go heavy in a backfield, hands down, 9 times out of 10. Like, I would put Chig in there as like a fullback.
He's not a good blocker, though. That's the problem, is they keep trying to use him in those 11 personnel, 12 personnel.
Or down the goal line. Down the goal line. I would take something like a linebacker and put him in there at fullback.
I think our offensive line's terrible, and I think that's really what's costing us a lot.
In my opinion, it's so the play. If I had the clip, I would play it. The one where I forgot who it was, came basically right off that left side, more that left inside, and sacked Cam.
Mm-hmm.
That was not on Dan Moore. That was on Skoronski. You see Skoronski sitting on the ground after he gets his wheels spun.
Mm. And PFF, and this is where PFF tells you nonsense, but PFF says Skoronski's like the best left guard pass blocking in the league. Look it up, folks. I'll take my word for it.
Skoronski, I don't think he's as good as what people think.
I don't think any of them are good right now. So if you count me as people.
And, like, everybody's saying that Bill Callahan is this offensive guru. Bite me. He is not that good.
He developed the sled, though.
He did develop the sled, but it ain't working.
It's his greatest achievement to date, it looks like.
In the words of Nick Saban, I'm not going to, so quit asking. But, Josh, do we have anything else to add? I don't think we do.
What's your score prediction?
Oh, let me look at the line on this game.
I'm going to say 18-14. Just because they scored 18 points last week. So 18-14 Cardinals. I think the magic number is 20. I think whoever scores 20 will win.
So Cardinals are favored by 7.5.
That is outlandish. I mean, we are traveling, though, but
they're automatically given 3.5 for being the home team.
Sure, that's the home field advantage. So it's really a 4-point.
4.5.
So if they were at home, they'd be a 4.5-point favorites if we were playing them in Nashville.
So, and the over-under is 42.
Wow. Both teams scoring 21 points. That's crazier to me than anything. You think that If Arizona scores more than 21 points, then the Titans did not score 20 points.
I'm gonna say this: Hardigree, I hope gets it figured out this week.
Yeah, me
If
too.
he does, and our defense can hold Arizona's running game,
Mm-hmm.
and Marvin Harrison does not hurt us the way that I think he will.
You're scared of the boogeyman on this one. You're scared of his dad. It's not his dad.
I think Tennessee can manage to sneak this one. Because I think for Arizona, I think this is a trap game for them.
Yeah, because they just came off a division game on a Thursday night.
So I think this is like a trap game for Arizona. So I'm going to take the Titans very, very, very closely.
Mm.
I am going to go 21-20.
You took the under. See, I just find it really hard to believe that we're going to go into Arizona after they're on a mini bye week at home and beat them. So I have a hard time there. But yeah, definitely take the under on this game, I guess, is what we're both saying.
Because both teams are not that great. Both teams are sitting in the basement of their division.
Could be drafting 1-2 next year.
Well, Arizona's sitting at 2-2.
They're still bad. And they just lost James Conner. They had those 2 wins before James Conner got hurt.
And they also just lost Trey Benson.
They just lost Trey Benson. They just lost their running game, basically.
They just lost their 1-2 punch in the backfield.
Mm.
And they don't have DeAndre Hopkins like they did the last time we played them. When they came to Nashville and cooked us.
Yeah, I was. I don't think I went to that game, but I definitely
I was there.
Awful. Sorry.
I left in the fourth quarter.
Sorry you wasted your money on and your trip on that one.
But the last game I was at was preseason in Seattle. We had the
I've been to a Seattle game. Seattle's always a good game.
Especially in the preseason, that was fun.
Was it?
And of course, going to training camp that week.
Oh, we gotta get to a training camp. No, we're already in all season mindset here. Look at us go.
Yeah. But
they can't hurt me anymore. I have no feelings and attachments.
I'm numb. I'm numb inside.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
We're fine. We're fine.
Everything's fine.
But Titans fans, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Thanks, and Titans up.
Tighten up! Let's get Titans up! Titans up!